Hello, and welcome to CommonSensePolitics.tv. Obama told a whopper of a lie about voter ID. One of the leading election fraud experts says there is virtually no way to determine how many fraudulent votes were cast in 2016, but he is applauding President Trump's call for an investigation, saying the U.S. is long overdue in taking important steps to ensure more accurate elections. "I think it's long overdue," he said. "There's never been any systematic, organized effort by the federal government to try to improve and check on the election integrity of the United States. I think this is a great idea." He said Trump's call is a radical departure from the Obama administration's position. "It's a complete turnaround from the Obama administration, which for the past 8 years has done everything it can to try to stop improvements in election integrity, things like voter ID, things like verifying the citizenship of people who are registered to vote," Vance Pekowski said. "The Obama administration has tried to stop that and has minimized or basically said, there's no fraud to worry about anywhere." President Obama told a whopper of a lie in his last press release, when he said that when he got out of office he would continue to oppose voter ID and other efforts to try to keep people out of the polls, and then claim that we were the only Western democracy that does that, when, in fact, we are one of the only Western democracies that does not require photo ID when you go vote, he said. "There are almost 2 million people that are dead who are still on voter rolls across the country," Vance Pekowski said. "How many of those are just in error, and how many are actually still voting because someone's using their name? Again, we don't know because there's never been any systematic check of that." Right before the election, a CBS TV station in Los Angeles actually started checking that. They found several hundred people just in Los Angeles who had been dead for years but had continued to vote in multiple elections, he said. "So what can be done to strengthen election integrity in the future?" Vance Pekowski said the first step is to get the most accurate voter rolls possible. "The Justice Department has the ability to file suit because there is a federal law that requires state and local election officials to maintain the accuracy of their voter rolls, to clean them up, to take off people who have died and moved away," he said. "Many folks haven't been complying with that law, and the Obama administration knowingly and intentionally refused to enforce that provision. The other step that has to be taken, because of the fact that illegal aliens are being given driver's licenses, is that states have to put in requirements that you provide proof of citizenship when you register to vote," Vance Pekowski said. "Juries are drawn from voter registration lists," he explained. "One thing that is not done consistently around the country is, when people are excused from jury duty because they're not a U.S. citizen, that information needs to be given by the local courts to local election officials so they can take those people off the rolls. That's not being done in many states." Thanks for watching and good night.